Good morning, friends. Welcome to online study in Sri Digambar Institute of Technology, Bhandaraj Mordosa. This is JP Yadav from Electrical Department. Today's my topic is plane wave at dielectric interface. At first, what is dielectric or dielectric materials? A dielectric or dielectric material is an electrical insulator that can be polarized by an applied electric field. When a dielectric material is placed in an electric field, electric charge do not flow through the material as they do in an electric conductor, but only slightly shift from their average equilibrium position, cause dielectric polarization. Because of dielectric polarization, positive charge are displaced in direction of the field and negative charge shift in the direction opposite to the field. This creates an internal electric field that reduces the overall field within the dielectric itself. If a dielectric composed of weakly bonded molecules, those molecules do not only become polarized but also reorient so that their symmetric axis aligned to the field. So the plane wave reflection from media interface at normal incidence. We are considered the case of normal incidence when the incident wave propagation vector is along the normal to the interface between two media. And what is lossy conducting media? Lossy conducting media is we will assume plane wave with electric field vector oriented along the x-axis and propagating along the positive z-axis without loss of generality. For z less than 0, we will refer this region as region first and it is assumed to be a lossy media. Plane wave reflections from media interface at normal incidence. Let us do a more generalized analysis by assuming this region I as a lossy media. It could be a lossy media like free space. The incident electric and magnetic field is EI vector equals to x cap E node E raised to power minus gamma 1 z, and magnetic field H vector I equals to y in y direction 1 upon eta 1 E node e power minus gamma 1 z. The electric susceptibility of a dielectric material is a measure of how easily it polarized in a response of an electric field. This in turn determines the electric permittivity of the material and thus influence many other phenomena in that medium. It is defined as the constant of proportionality relating of electric field induced dielectric polarizations. So dielectric polarization denoted by P is equals to epsilon node xe into electric field. Plane wave reflections from media interface at normal incidence. When eta 1 is the medium one was impedance and E node is the arbitrary amplitude of the incident electric field, the expression for instantaneous wave impedance and propagation constant is neta 1 equals to j omega nu 1 upon gamma 1 barabar equals to j omega nu 1 upon under root j omega nu 1 into j omega epsilon plus sigma 1. It is neta 1 is j omega under root nu 1 e1 under root 1 minus j sigma 1 upon omega epsilon 1. This is the final equation for neta 1. Plane wave reflection from interface normal incidence is that note that the incident wave from region first will be partially reflected and transmitted at the media interface between two regions. The reflected wave z less than 0 wave direction is in the z axis and the reflected dielectric field is expressed as E vector in position equals to escape root E naught E raised to power gamma G1z. Tau is the reflection coefficient. The reflection coefficient is defined as the ratio of amplitude of the reflected dielectric field divided by the amplitude of the incident electric field. So the reflected coefficient tau equals to ER upon EI. Reflected electric field upon incident electric field. The reflected magnetic field can be obtained from the reflected electric field using the Maxwell's Coulomb equations as the pointing vector for reflected wave for region first is S is pointing vector ER HR. Power is traveling in z direction for the reflected wave. For submitted wave z greater than 0 wave is propagating in lossy media. So the dipolar polarization is a polarization that is either inherent to polarized molecules or can induced in n molecules in which the symmetric distortion of the nuclei is possible. When an external electric field is applied, the distance between charge within each permanent dipole, which is related to chemical bonding, remains constant in orientation polarizations. When an electric field is applied at infrared frequency or less, the molecules are bent and stretched by the field and the molecule's dipole moment changes. The molecular vibrations frequency is roughly the inverse of the time it takes for the molecules to bend, and this distortion polarization disappear above this infrared. And this is basically the boundary value problem with boundary conditions z equals to 0. Note that the total electric magnetic field are tangential to the interface at z equals to 0. Similarly, the transmitted electric and magnetic fields are also tangential to the interface at z equals to 0. Also note that there are no surface current density at the interface, hence the tangential components of electric magnetic fields must be continuous at the interface. Note that we have to use the previous expression for intrinsic wave impedance for lossless medium and good conductors. Neta 1 equals to under root nu upon epsilon and neta 2 equals to 1 plus j under root nu 2 omega upon 2 sigma 2. Power conversion. Let us find out the pointing vector in the two regions. Nothing that the field is region first comparison on incident and reflected waves. We can write the pointing vector for z less than 0. Dielectric reluctance is the momentary delay in the dielectric constant of a material. This is usually caused by the delay in molecules polarization with respect to a changing electric field in a dielectric medium. Inside capacitor or between two large conducting surface, dielectric reluctance in changing electric field could be considered analogous to hysteresis in changing magnetic field. In physics, dielectric reluctance refers to the reluctance response of a dielectric medium to an external dielectric resonators. A dielectric resonator oscillator is an electronic component that exhibits the response of the polarization response for a narrow range of frequency, generally in the microwave band. It consists of a hook of ceramics that has a large dielectric constant and a low dispersion factor. Such resonators are often used to provide a frequency reference to an oscillator circuit. The first Snell's law of reflections, which states that the angle of incidence equal the angle of reflection. The second result is the Snell's law of refraction. Refraction is the change in direction of wave due to change in velocity from one medium to another. bend of the wave from one medium to another is refraction. Also note that the refractive index of medium is defined as neta equals to c upon Vp. So is written as under root nu r Er. Hence, for a lossless dielectric media, by the Snell's law, sin theta I upon sin theta t, gamma 2 upon gamma 1 equals to beta 2 upon beta 1 equals to nu 2 epsilon 2 nu 1 epsilon 1 under root equals to v1 upon v2 is written as under root e2 upon e1 equals to neta upon neta 2. For a simplify about two equations by applying Snell's 2 law of following one tau in TE mode for tau TE mode minus cos theta 1 upon neta 1 plus tau in transverse electric field sin cos theta r upon neta 1 equals to tau transverse electric field upon neta 2 into cos theta t. Dielectric dispersion is the depends of the permittivity of a dielectric material on the frequency of an applied electric field. Because there is a lag between change in polarization and change in the electric field, the permittivity of the dielectric is a complicated function of frequency of the electric field. These are the Snell's law sin theta I upon sin theta t is the Snell's law. And Snell's law is depend when the wave move in from one medium to another medium, first medium and second medium, which are different. Then Snell's law are used here. Deflection, refraction, and transmitted. Waves bend, wave reflect, and wave transmit. We use Snell's law. So thanks to all for watching this video. Thank you.